so. Good, good. Get aboard. I can now tell you that case contains the means to inflict the most crushing defeat ever suffered by Western intelligence services.
Morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Brett. How are you?
Why, it's quite a pleasant morning.
Yeah.
A little on the chilly side.
Yes, a little on the chilly side. How'd you sleep?
Oh, like a top. I watched television till about 11 and turned on the electric blanket and dropped off into Nottingland.
Good for you, pal.
What about you? Do you sleep well?
Yeah, pretty good. There was a small plane that woke me up early in the morning. Just for a few minutes, though, then I went back to bed.
You know, I must admit, I rather like roughing it.
Yeah.
But I missed the morning papers.
The morning... Come here. Come here. Come here, you watch. Take a deep breath.
Yes, it's air.
It's air. No pollution. No smog. Quiet. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Might I ask what you're doing?
Yes.
Well, then what are you doing?
Well, I'm making a fishing pole. Then I'm going to go down to that there lake and I'm going to catch us a couple of catfish.
Daniel, why go to all that trouble when we have a deep freeze full of fine Canadian rainbows?
Oh, your worshipful lordship, when I said a back-to-nature holiday, this is what I had in mind. Not this hotel of yours.
Well, you could hardly call it living in the lap of luxury. Clean my own shoes, make my own bed, even have to prepare my own breakfast.
Well, that's tough. That's real tough. I bet you up to now you used to think that the balcony in your London apartment was the great outdoors, huh? Well, out here at least you have to fend for yourself.
Yes, well, I think I'm fending rather well.
Well, I don't want any part of the way you're fending. For me, coming out here is like cleansing of the soul. I want to scratch my food out of the ground, and if I can't get any food from there, then I'm going to go hungry. Huh.
Would you care for a cup?
No. No.
Could have said so before. Why don't you go and fish?
All right, I'm going. I'm going to catch us a couple of 2-pounders before you can even perk your tea.
Brew.
Perk. His feet were all set and he was in order.
Good morning, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, good morning.
My name is Schubert.
How do you do?
Franz Schubert.
Franz Schubert, yes.
Welcome
Nice
back
meet you.
to England.
Thank you. It's nice being here. Excuse me, but my name isn't Baxter.
Not Baxter?
No.
Forgive me, I've made a mistake.
Oh, that's all right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you. Goodbye. Hello.
Baxter?
Baxter.
Baxter?
Baxter. Would you believe?
Baxter?
Baxter.
Baxter?
Take it easy. Take it easy. Get in. Baxter. 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 Hey, what are you doing? Baxter. Please. What are you doing? Hey. Make sure it gets what? To. What? To. What? You gotta have a key.
Mr. Baxter?
No.
Didn't think you would be. Pity.
Come in. Over.
I find him. He's dead. No sign of the case. Over.
Then they must have it. Now we have no alternative. It's condition 7.
7?
That's right. Recovery at all costs. All operatives are authorized to kill. Over and out.
Daniel, I don't think this is going to work.
No?
It's as solid as rock.
Rock, yeah, right. It feels like a rock, too.
Hey.
What?
Could file your way through the chain.
Fine. It'd be quicker to rust my way through the chain.
Oh, that's some acid.
That's it. What's the torch?
Acetylene.
Acetylene torch. You have one of those?
No, I forgot to pack it. Very remiss of me.
Blacksmith. That's what I'll do. I'll go to the village and get a
Daniel, I would love to know what's in this case.
I don't care what's in the case. I just want to get it to the police, let them take this off my wrist, and tell them about that guy in the parachute. That's all I want to do. See you later.
I wouldn't do that, Daniel.
Do what?
You go in that direction.
Why not?
Because the village is that way. Now, if you keep going through the woods for 8 miles, you'll hit a road. Turn left, 6 miles down that
6
road
miles.
brings you right into the village.
6 miles. Would you like to come along?
No, it's not my case.
See you later.
Oh, Daniel.
Yes?
See if you can pick me up a copy of the Times, will you?
Sorry to bother you, sir. We've just had word from our people up in the Grafton Forest landing zone.
They've got the case.
I'm afraid not, sir, but somebody's picked it up.
Who?
But we don't know yet, sir.
Our government has paid £250,000 for this key and the case it will open, and I intend we shall have value for our money.
Oh, of course, sir. I'm sure our chaps are doing their best. They instituted Condition 7.
Not enough. Get on to the county police up there. Invent some cock and bull story about an armed murderer or something. Have them institute a massive manhunt, house-to-house searches, everything.
Yes, sir.
Offer rewards for the recovery of the case. Make sure whoever has it has no one to turn to for help. Make him the loneliest, most friendless man in the world.
Of course, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I found it. What are you up to? Don't come that innocent stuff. You should have kept out of it. All right. What do you want? What is it? What do you want? Who is it? What do you want? You'll never get out of here alive. Who are you? I'm gonna chance. Chance? What do you mean by a chance?
Britain? Britain. You all right?
I'll live. He's good. He's very good.
Who is he?
American accent. Could be CIA. They like to dress the part.
More likely freelance.
Schubert. One of his men.
Schubert? Oh, I didn't reckon on him. He's probably the best independent in the business. Now, he could give us trouble.
Could? He is. This is the situation I hate most. It's kill or be killed.
I'll call our people into the section.
No sign of him here. Let's get back.
Okay.
Constable?
It's young Lord Sinclair, isn't it?
Well, that's the nicest thing that's been said to me in a long time.
Must be years since I saw you, sir. You're only a little lad, and if you don't mind my saying so, sir, quite a handful. What with the girls and...
Yes, well, as you say, that was a long time ago. You wouldn't care for a glass of cooking sherry, would you?
Why, thank you very much, sir. But not on duty.
Yes, I rather expected you would say that. It's a little off your beat, this part of the forest, isn't it?
Ah. Well, we got trouble, you see, sir. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to pack up and move out.
Oh? Why?
Ah, well, I can't ask you to move off your uncle's land exactly, sir, but best for you.
What sort of trouble?
Escape murder at large, sir. Very violent, they say. We're mounting the biggest manhunt in this district for years.
Violent? Well, in that case, I'll take a room at the pub in the village. Would you send a truck up to collect my things?
Very good, sir.
Do you have a description of this man?
Bit vague. About 6 foot. American, dark, and carrying a black attaché case, sir. Cheerio, your lordship.
Did you get them?
Your orders are carried out as always, Schubert.
Good. Good. Get dressed. You'll be able to move around much more freely. Police are coming in from miles around. Now, you have only one object. Find the man with the case, kill him, and bring it to me. Good luck. One little incentive. £5,000 for the man who gets the case.
What do you gotta hang around with me for? Nothing personal either.
Five to 4, you're behind the door waiting to jump on me.
How'd you find me?
Elementary, my dear Darnell. This is the only building for miles around, so obviously the police searched it first. After that, it's a logical place to hide out.
You've got a devious mind.
Try to think like you.
All right. Why are they shooting after me? What are they trying to jump me for? Huh? Did I insult anybody? What's going on?
Well, according to the police, you're a wanted, violent murderer.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's what they say.
I don't care what they say. They're using that as a cover. What they're after is this case.
Why?
Why? All I know is they keep trying to shoot at me to get at this case.
Must be a slight misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? Oh, that's great. You know what it's going to say on my tombstone? Here lies Danny Wilde, an honest man and good, who died of several gunshot wounds because he was misunderstood. That's terrible. I don't know.
There is a simple solution to this, Daniel. We just go along to the police, tell them the whole story, they remove the case, and Bob's your uncle.
Oh, thanks a lot. Excuse me. But there's one little flaw.
Oh, I missed something?
A lot of guys running around dressed up as policemen, and they've been offered £5,000 if they kill me to get to this case.
Dressed up as policemen?
Right.
You know, it's a serious offense in this country to impersonate a police officer.
Oh, really? What did they give you for murder? A parking ticket?
Parking ticket? Daniel, there's a truck outside. Do you think you could start it without a key?
Well, sure I can.
Well, then follow me. The case is as good as off.
You think so? Huh?
No.
Come on, Daniel. What do you want? Oh, I think I see.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Now, into the back of the truck.
Yeah, I get it. I think what you got in
Put your arm down as far as you can. Now, this round here. Like so.
Have you ever done this before?
Have faith. Have I ever failed you?
Yes.
Don't you trust me?
No.
Oh, well, I'm touched.
Yeah,
Truly
well,
touched.
You could say that again.
No, I mean I'm touched by your confidence.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. I mean, do you really know what you're doing?
Dear, oh dear. We might as well pack up and go home.
I've got buyers waiting for that case. I've got to deliver, got to.
Look, we don't have a chance. Not against this many people.
If only I could reduce the opposition, end the search. It can be done. I'm going to the car. You'll meet me here at dawn.
What are you going to do?
Outthink them. Simply outthink them. And don't waste your time after I've gone. Keep searching.
The benefactor told you where to take this.
Unfortunately, he died before he could tell me. Yeah.
Yes, very inconsiderate of him.
Oh, you're not going to open it that way. You're just going to hurt your mannequin. You know, whoever this case belongs to has got the key. Right?
Admirable logic.
Yeah.
But where does it get us?
Nowhere.
Well, now, if we get the case open, we'll have some clue and address him.
Oh, you're not going to get it open. It'll be Superman with them X-ray eyes to look inside. Because that's what you have to do.
X-rays? X-rays, that's it.
You got it, huh?
Well, there's a nursing home 10 miles from here. It's run by Dr. Rogers. I knew him when I was a child.
Must be a very old doctor by now.
Oh. Now, I won't tell you what he's got. Come on, he has X-ray.
Can we go there with the truck?
Well, of course.
All right, now what do we do?
I have a better idea.
Yeah, what?
We'll walk.
Okay, good.
Fortunately, I know these woodlands and paths like the back of my hand, so we'll be able to take a bathing tank.
All right, go ahead. Bon Capitan.
about?
God bless my soul. Young Brett. Nice to see you. You must be here. Here.
Doctor,
If you don't mind, I'll take that and put it away somewhere safe. I remember I treated you for measles when you were a lad. Measles, yes, that's right. Funny thing was, now, you know, within a week of you getting it, every young woman in the district had got it.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago.
Gesundheit.
Oh, friend Gesundheiting you is Danny Wilde.
How do you do, sir? It's a pleasure to meet you, Doctor. I understand you've got an X-ray machine.
X-ray? Oh, yes.
Oh, fine. Well, we're here to consult you about a case.
Oh, no, I don't see cases anymore. No, I don't practice.
Excuse me, Doctor, I don't mean that kind of a case. I mean this kind of a case, you see.
Selling something?
No, it's not that. I just want you to X-ray it.
Look, I'm not practicing anymore, I told you.
Doctor, we're aware of that, but we'd like you to do us a favor.
Yes, right.
Just remember all those cases of measles I put your way.
Oh, yes, well, it sounds very odd to me, but if it's what you want,
It's
come
what
along.
we want. Yes, please.
Hey, you. Get that uniform off.
What? What for?
Come on. Come on, get it off. Too many people searching for that case, too much competition. I have a way to get rid of them. How? By giving them what they want. And what they want is a black case attached to a man.
Hey, what you doing?
I should start running.
Hey, no, look, no way. If I was in with this, they'll shoot me on sight.
Start running.
Of course, this place hasn't been used as a nursing home for years. I live here all alone now. Research is my main interest, trying to find a cure for the common cold.
Daniel, the place is empty. It might be a good idea if you were to hole up here until the heat's off.
Good thinking. Go ahead.
All right, Dr. Rogers, we were wondering, as you had no patients, whether we might not stay here for a few days.
Well, I don't see why not. There's dozens of empty rooms upstairs. I've got my niece staying with me for a few days holiday, but I'm sure she won't mind. She'll be very welcome. She's probably glad of a bit of company. I'll develop this and see what we've got.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. What's his niece like?
No idea. With your luck, could be 7 and collects toads, which would make it lucky for her.
This is not the man I saw.
I don't imagine he was in it alone. Probably passed it on.
It's not important anyway. We've got this. That's all that matters. Could you take that off his wrist, please?
Well, I hope it's been worth all the trouble it's taken.
It's the biggest break we've ever had. Thank you for your assistance, gentlemen. The hunt is over.
It's like I always say. Give the people what they want, and they go away happy.
Could this be hi-fi equipment?
It could be a tape recorder of some kind.
You mean I've been carrying around Sinatra in stereo?
Oh, rather like it.
What is this stuff? Do you have any idea?
Yes. It's obviously electronic equipment. This shaded area is probably documents, and the blacked out part, that'll be lead shielding. You see, the rays won't go through there.
The leading exponent of the electronic field is a gentleman by the name of William Wilson, who happens to be a particular friend of mine. I'm now going to find my car and take this off to him for his consideration.
Yeah, well, can I come along with you?
They are still looking for you and your appendage. Remember, there are bound to be roadblocks.
You come along with me, Mr. Wilde.
Gesundheit.
Here we are then, Mr. Wilde. Some soap, towels.
Thanks.
Plenty of hot water over there. Well, anything else you want, just give me a shout. How about a whiskey and soda?
Wonderful. Thanks a lot.
See you later.
If you think I'm going to tear this jacket, you're crazy. I'm going to take a shower. I don't care what you do. Yes, what is it?
I've covered most of the district. The roadblocks have gone. The search parties are dispersed. Now, we can move with complete freedom.
There must be over 100 men searching this forest, and they couldn't find that case. How do you expect 4 of us to do better?
Because now I am doing the thinking. Because I know how a man's mind works when he is being hunted. Because I can put myself in his place and think like him. He knows the search is off. He is confident that he has won.
Would you put that gun away, please?
I'll kill you if I have to.
I know you will, but just put it away.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, who are you?
My name is Danny Wilde.
Who are you working for?
I'm self-employed.
You're lying. You're one of Schubert's men, aren't you?
I never heard of Schubert in my life. Would you just put that gun away, please?
You've got the case.
No, you've got the case.
Yes, but it's attached to your arm.
Well, you can have the case. You can buy it. I'll give you a kiss for it. Thanks. It's your case.
Are you working for American intelligence?
I'm not working for anybody. Now, would you please put the gun away?
We've got people who are experts at getting answers. We'll leave the talking to them. Now, we're getting out of here.
Well, where are we going?
And remember, I'm covering you all the time.
Yeah,
Ow!
Now, give me... Now, will you relax? No, stop. Stop, or you'll get hurt. Now.
I was just beginning to think you weren't involved in this.
What's your name?
Emily Major.
Emily Major. It's a lovely name. Nice name for a girl. Now, Emily Major, can I ask you something? Do you know what's in the case?
Of course I do.
Do you know where it's going?
The head of my department.
Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you back your gun. Come on, take it. It's all right. You can have it. It's yours. Do anything you want with it. I don't care. Go ahead.
I don't understand.
Well, I'll tell you. Will you let me have a minute of your time?
All right.
Okay. I'm here on a holiday with a friend of mine named Brett Sinclair. We were camping just outside of town.
Lord Brett Sinclair.
Yeah, right. That's him. Do you know him?
Well, I should do. He gave me measles when I was a teenager.
Oh, well, don't be disappointed.
I thought this might never happen, gentlemen. However, all's well that ends well.
I had some bad moments guessing it.
Well, let's see what we've paid £250,000 for, shall we? Doesn't fit. Key doesn't fit.
Let me try it, sir.
Right.
Yeah, give it to me.
Thank you. It's not the case with both gentlemen. We've been duped.
The man that had this case was killed. A very convincing way to make you call off the hunt.
Clever. Very clever. Arranged by Schubert, I should imagine. It has all his trademarks. And his rather bizarre sense of humor. All the James Bond books.
And so our government bought the information off an agent called Baxter.
Baxter, huh?
He was the parachutist.
Well, I didn't get a chance for a phone.
But the special key came over in the diplomatic pouch.
Right.
Baxter didn't trust anybody else to bring the case.
No, I see. Well, this case, there must be a lot of really secret information in it.
Priceless. Missile site plans, spy networks, codes. They won't have a secret left after all this stuff is processed.
You know all about it, don't you? Well, imagine that. Oh, listen, when you get your bureau chief or whatever you call him on the phone, why don't you tell him that the case is in safe hands, and we'll go down to the blacksmith and maybe have some tea, and he can maybe try to take this lock off.
That's a G7 security
G7.
case. Tamper with the locks or the chain, and the contents automatically ignite.
Well, they blow right up in your face.
But don't worry.
No.
They'll be here with the key in a minute.
Well, I'm not worried. I know I'm in capable hands.
London number, please.
Emily.
555-9400, and please hurry.
I think we must assume that Schubert has the case. Our only hope is that he'll offer it to us first, though I'm certain the price he'll ask will be phenomenal. Beecham Burnett. It's Emily. She's got the case. Where are you now? Then stay there. We'll be up by helicopter within the hour. And Emily.
Well done.
Thank you, sir. They're on their way.
Oh, wonderful.
Beautiful, Bill. Now, would you like to take a look at these?
All finished.
I can't hear anything.
It's a silent movement. Enchanting, isn't it?
Well, how do you know when it's finished?
The orchestra gets up and goes home.
I wish I hadn't asked. Well, while we're listening, do you think you could take a look at this? It is rather urgent. Please.
Oh, this is interesting. Fascinating. Security case, isn't it?
Yes, it's attached to a friend of mine.
You must be famished.
Oh, no, I'm really not.
Oh, don't move. I'll get you a cloth.
It's all right, Emily.
Sorry.
Believe me, Emily, it doesn't make any difference. My dear, come back. It's okay. I don't really mind. Listen. You know something? I can't take you anyplace. You're getting to be nothing but a pain in the wrist to me. Now stay out of my way. You came to a case. Yes.
Well, it's been a long, hard chase. And I congratulate you. You've shown considerable skill.
Thank you very much.
Leave him.
I guess you're after the case.
No. I've got the case. Check the rest of the house. Substantial little piece, isn't it?
If you haven't got the key, you're a little in trouble because it's liable to go off and blow in your face.
I know. I also know the key is on its way. So, we'll just have to sit and wait. I don't think they'll be very long.
When the key is inserted in the handcuff, it sets off a number of relays, but it's this little bit here that fascinates me.
Oh, what's that?
It's a timing mechanism, not part of the lock at all.
Well, for what purpose?
Well, it activates this part. That's a trembler mechanism. That, in turn, triggers this bit.
Well, what is a trembler mechanism?
Briefly, a very finely balanced switch. The tiniest movement of the case will switch it on. It's so delicate that the touch of a butterfly's wing will set it off.
Butterfly wing? Well, then what?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? It will detonate this bit. That is a charge of high explosive. The entire case is one big bomb.
Excuse me. Do you know how long we're going to be?
You're a very impatient man.
No, I'm not impatient. I'm just tired, a little angry, and I'm...
What? Anger is a futile and exhausting emotion. But if you really feel compelled to take some sort of action, like trying to jump us to get away, feel at liberty to do so.
I'd be just as happy to take the case of a dead man's wrist as a live one.
No.
Where is Hutch? Where? Get him out of sight.
Here we go.
They'll be here in a few minutes. Bliss, cover the door. The tiniest movement of the cage will switch it on.
Hold it. Stick him up. Not you.
The touch of a butterfly's wing will set it off.
Excellent.
That's all. Stay where you are. I'll say this once. You will open the door. You will do nothing or say nothing to alert them. If you move an eyebrow, I'll kill her.
Emily, my dear, you'll get a medal for this.
I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't warn you.
Beecham Bennett, isn't it? It's a rare pleasure to come face to face with the supremo of British intelligence.
Schubert.
Let's get this over. The key. I shan't ask you again. Come along now. Bring it to me.
This is rather an important moment.
Yes, it's quite important, getting this thing off my wrist finally. Do you know anything about
Well,
B.
yes.
Bennett? I guess B. Bennett, isn't it?
Has happened.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you.
Before.
Excuse me, do you know Emily? I think you've got to do it. Probably doesn't.
Come on. Now, will you wait a minute? It's a... Oh, wait a second. Oh, get down. Go ahead.
Obama. That's what the man said.
High explosives.
He said that the trembler mechanism was so sensitive that it would go off if touched by a butterfly's wing.
You wouldn't believe what I've been doing to that case.
This won't be the rain has upset it. It's upset me.
Our forensic people have been checking out. That trembler mechanism was arranged so that it operated just 30 seconds after the wrist cuff was unlocked.
No kidding.
I imagine it was intended to blow up your Mr. Beecher Bennett.
The other side must have intercepted the real case and substituted the bomb.
Can I have this for a souvenir?
I don't see any reason why not.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a ring made out of it.
Yeah,
You like the other one?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, you'll ought you.
Two grown people.
Would you be so kind as to get
Go and fetch a blacksmith. Yes, I thought you might say that. I really should have let you blow yourselves up.
Goodbye.
Well, I don't feel guilty. The only thing he ever gave me was measles.
No kidding.
Mm.
I've got something in mind.